This lesson is called Establishing Facts About the Angles Created when Parallel Lines Are Cut by a Transversal. So a transversal is just a line that cuts two other lines. If the two lines that it cuts are parallel, like really cool things happen. Corresponding angles are congruent, alternate interior angles are congruent, alternate exterior angles are congruent, same side interior angles add to 180. They're supplementary. Every single acute angle will be congruent, and every single obtuse angle will also be congruent. So there's like only two angles. You only need to know one angle, and you can find all 7 of the other angles. So it's super cool. So here they're just telling us we can see that angle 1 and angle 3 are. So if we look at 1 and 3, those are alternate exterior angles. And since the lines are parallel, we know that angle 2 and 3 are congruent. They're corresponding, so they're congruent. Therefore, angle 3 will equal the same measure as angle 2, which they gave us is 125. 125 degrees. Degrees. We see that angle 1 and angle 2 are vertical angles, and vertical angles are congruent. So angle 1 is also 125 degrees. And therefore, angle 1 and angle 3 are congruent. And we also see that angle 1 and angle 3 are alternate exterior angles, which tells us the rule that when parallel lines are cut by a transversal, alternate exterior angles are congruent. Whoopsies. Okay, so let's see. Alternate exterior angles, 2 and 3 are corresponding. They're not alternate exterior. Okay, there we go. Let's try another one. We see that angle 2 and angle 3. So we're looking at these. These are corresponding. They're parallel, so 2 and 3 are congruent. So measure angle 3 is going to be the same as angle 2. They gave it to us as 110. Angle 1 and 2 are vertical angles. Vertical angles are congruent. So measure angle 1 also equals 110, which is the same as angle 2. Therefore, angle 1 and 3 are congruent. We just said they're both equal to 110 degrees. And we also see that angle 1 and 3 are alternate interior angles. So because they're between the parallel lines and they alternate sides of the transversal, they're alternate interior. So the following rule is that when parallel lines are cut by a transversal, alternate interior angles are congruent. All right, let's do one more. They give us measure angle 1 is 45. Measure angle 1 and 2 are vertical angles. See, they change it up sometimes. You got to read very carefully. Angle 1 and 2 are congruent. So therefore, angle 2 also equals 45, same as measure angle 1. And then we can see 2 and 3 are corresponding angles. And we know that corresponding angles are congruent when the lines are parallel. So angle 3 is also equal to 45 degrees. Therefore, angle 1 and angle 3 are congruent. And we can see that they're alternating interior angles. Therefore, when parallel lines are cut by a transversal, alternate interior angles are congruent. Wait, yes, I gotta make sure. There we go. That's the end of the lesson.